What's up guys, and welcome to a new Guild Wars 2 video. So whilst I've been away, there has been a few sneaky events added in with the patch notes. They've been kind of ominous little things that you have to go and find out in the world. So I'm going to quickly show you how to go and find these events, and then I'm going to give you kind of a few of my thoughts and feelings on what I think this will do for the game. So the first lot of events that were added were the reports of increased banditry throughout Kryta. Now, this was mainly centred around Queensdale and the Brisbane Wildlands, and in order to kind of take part in this, you had to kill a few bandits, and then, you know, a few kills later, you'll get an item that says, you know, the Shining Blade are going to be like super interested in seeing this because it's all shiny and to do with bandits and things. So off you pop to the Shining Blade officer Rallan, who is located at the Palace Waypoint in Divinity's Reach. Don't do what I did and wander into like the Queen's area or whatever. He's just out right next to the waypoint. And then once you've spoken to him and then given him the shiny little item that you've procured off of these dead bandits, you will get a bounty to kill a specific bandit leader. Now these bandit leaders are again located within specific areas of Queensdale and Brisbane Wildlands. Again, more so Brisbane Wildlands from my personal experience. Now these bandits, they spawn in roughly every 10-minute intervals from what I can tell. So once you find a little item on the floor, like a stack of supply crates, something along those lines, once you've got that, you just have to hang around. There's usually a bunch of players still doing it, and then you can kill the guy or the girl depending on who you've got, and then once you've got that, it should pop up with a little achievement saying, bam, you've killed some bandits, congratulations. Once you've got that, you get a bunch of items. Because it's a champion, or at least every time I've done it, even with a few players, it's been a champion. I did 2-man it with one guy. That was pretty hard. But yeah, you'll get champ bags if you're lucky. Exotic levels if you're level 80, that is, of course. And the loot's not bad. I mean, I got quite a lot of rares. I even got an exotic. It was quite nice. Nice little bit of cash, and then the orders you can sell once you've completed them for 25 silver each. And as far as I know, you can repeat this multiple times a day. However, there is a timed achievement where you have to do it over a series of days, sorry. And that's repeatable for up to 30 achievement points, I think. Anyway, that one was pretty cool. And then it ramped up again, saying that new parties have become interested in the ley line energy. Now, in Lion's Arch, which during Living World Season 1 was known to be, or it became known to the public as a ley line energy hub because of Scarlet's War, and then she got the big fucking mining drill and, you know, woke up Mordramoth a little bit too early, so he was kind of undercooked and we kicked his ass in like 2 seconds flat. So if you go around to certain areas within there, like the trading post and the Black Lion headquarters, whatever it is, you'll see that the ley line energy there is actually, you know, far more noticeable than it was before. And this is pretty cool. I mean, they've been pretty smart about the way they've done this, because it's in areas that a lot of players will be frequenting, especially the trading post. And there's been some ominous kind of notes made, or quotes from Evan Nashblade himself, saying it's like, oh god, I've been harvesting or collecting all of these little lodestone ley energy things, and they're all in boxes, and now I've got like weird shit happening all over the place, and just have them. So I don't know, maybe that was just a lore tie-in for them to sell more keys, or, you know, just to take the brunt off of the utter waste of fucking gold and time it is to open those chests. Unless, of course, you're very lucky and win the lottery on a regular basis. Anyway, So it says new parties have become interested in leyline energy because of all of this extra magic that's flowing through the world. And basically, in order to start, well, to start these this quest chain off, I suppose you could call it, you have to kill a dragon minion. Now, I didn't do this the first time round. I was a little bit late because I went and tried to find these events myself. But I found that if you kill a dragon minion first, you'll get a shard of leyline energy or whatever it is, or an energy lodestone, something along those lines. And once you've got that, you can take it to Ella McKay, or she will mail you, whichever way around it is. I think she mails you, and then yeah, you take it to her, and then you chat to her, and basically she says the consortium have developed a ley energy capture device. The Priory have put all of their charity funds together and decided to take their noses out of their books for 2 minutes and buy one. So they're off on gallivanting around the world, you know, researching the ley energy and how that they can piece it all together and use it and stuff. And the Inquest apparently have stolen one as well, so they're now set up as the bad guys. The Priory are the good guys. And it's even weirder that the fucking consortium are on it again, screwing everybody up because they want monies. All about them monies. So they're the kind of grey area. They're the ones that, you know, they'll probably try and help, but at the same time they will definitely be hindering. So I don't know where the story's going to go with that one. But the last time the consortium were part of the story, it was mainly around the South Sun Cove events, of where they were set up to be the kind of, not necessarily the bad guys, but they were the catalyst for the bad guys. So yeah, that's kind of going to be interesting. But you can find these events around Snowdon Drifts, Blaze Ridge Steps, and Mount Maelstrom. There are 3 event hubs per map that you can go to, and each event again spawns roughly every 10 minutes. I did find that the scaling for some of these events are a bit ridiculous. I mean, they're not too bad in some places. It's not impossible, but it's definitely easier with less people there than it is when it's like scaled up, because, well, those golems are so goddamn quick and nobody pays attention, etc., etc. So yeah, those are the events at the moment. I haven't been able to delve in and spend hours doing it, hours and hours. I only spent maybe 2 or 3, well actually no, it's probably more like 4, maybe 4 hours doing it, and yeah, I thought it was pretty fun. Unfortunately, there's a little bit more waiting around than you kind of expect, but at the same time, I didn't really know what I was doing whilst I was, you know, trying to find out this information. So that's obviously going to change down the line. I do think, however, the inclusion of like these more classic style quests is a fucking, not just a step, but a leap, a goddamn leap in the right direction. I'm all about that. Yes, it is only piecemeal. Yes, it is only a small thing, and yes, it is taking forever for it to kind of come out with the story. But it's so much more engaging for me as a player. I don't know if it's the same for you guys, but certainly in my position, I get to engage now with NPCs, go to parts of the world that I've not been to in God knows how long, and you know, it's great. I mean, in Blaze Ridge Steps, I never go to anywhere in Ascalon. I don't like those maps. I don't like the color palettes. I don't like the mobs. I don't like the NPCs that you speak to. I find it a bit boring, if I'm totally honest. But when I was doing these events, I came across one of my favourite events, which hilariously is in Blaze Ridge Steps, where you get transformed as the little mini raven, the spirit raven. You got to go around and punch and stuff. Great, love that event. So good, all about it. But yeah, so I'd like ANET to dabble more in creating these kinds of quests, more classic style quests. I don't want everything to be like full classic style quests, but I'd like a reason to go to an NPC and talk to them and not just get 5 fucking words and have that as my flavor text, because flavor text is nothing if you haven't got anything to flavor. if you know what I mean. I know the lore is there within the game, but it's just not in the game. You have to go on the goddamn wiki, which is fine, and I've done that. That's how I've learnt my bits of lore, aside from playing through the game, etc. You know, and watching other people's content. But yeah, it just needs to be to. I'd like to go in and speak to dudes, and them to tell me what the fuck is going on, because I haven't got a clue. Alright, well, I've waffled on for a bit too long, so I hope this video was interesting or enjoyable, or if you have kind of been out of the loop just like I have, and it kind of gets you to go back in and play, then that's great. Let me know what you think about the kind of whole Ella McKay telling you where to go and do all the things, and then the bounties on top. I mean, I don't know if you guys have played other MMOs and things like that, or, you know, whether you think it's a good thing or whether you think it's a bad thing. Because I'm kind of, although I'm in the middle, I'm kind of sitting on the fence of I prefer the kind of more classic style quests, but I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully ANET can do something, and next update will be the new raid wing, as that's all coming out, and that looks pretty interesting. So yeah, until next time, I will see you guys later.